Thanks for checking out another episode of Mastering Terror. Today I want to cover some of the tricks I like to use as a Terromancer. This one I like to call spectral juking. Essentially it's a way to use spectral walk to bait your enemies to overextend and to give yourself a strategic advantage. This can be used multiple ways, so I'm going to go to some footage and we'll pick it up from there. Here this is me one-on-one with a Guardian at mid, and I'm hoping that I can get my corrupt boon off, but he's not putting up big boons, and now here comes his ally, so I'm going to drop right into Plague or else I know I'm going to die pretty quickly. And I don't just use darkness, I do rotate all my plagues. I think that's important, but mainly focusing on darkness right now. And my plague's getting ready to expire, I know that. So I've got about 8,000 life force. I go right into my Death Shroud, cast my Dark Path to pull those boons off, get as much distance as I can to get off my heal, and then here's the juke, right over the edge. They both took the bait, I'm right back up. Now they're down at the bottom, and I put a Reaper's Mark at the top of the stairs. I actually ended up losing this point even with the Reaper's Mark, as I didn't get any backup in time. But this is a good example of how you can stall and use spectral juking to pull your enemies out of position and to gain an advantage. Okay, now I'm going to show you some unrated courtyard footage where I'm going to show you how I use spectral walk and fleshworm to throw off multiple enemies and end up getting a kill. And it's a good way to avoid a potentially bad situation, even if you put yourself in the situation. As you see, I'm about to overextend here and really get this ranger angry with me. And you all know how hard Power Rangers can hit if you're not dodge rolling that rapid fire. So here I am, kind of panicking a little bit, and I made a bad call there, which was to use Dark Path to get some to get the boons off of that ranger, which just got me closer to him, which was a bad idea. So I'm coming down here to hide. I'm not able to get my fleshworm off, and so I'm going to come back up with spectral walk, drop my fleshworm, teleport down on my tether, and teleport right back up. You can see that usually throws off multiple enemies if you have allies in the area, because when you disappear they'll start attacking somebody else. And here we got the kill, worked out to my advantage. And from the same match, there's some cool fleshworm stuff you can do here I'm going to show you. And you know, don't hesitate to burn your big cooldowns like your Plague and your fleshworm and your spectral walk. Too many people save those things, you know. Keep yourself alive, burn them all at once if you have to. As a Terromancer, your job is just to irritate and mess with the enemy team, and the longer you're on the battlefield, the more you're going to be able to do that. Sometimes you just need to buy a few seconds to cast another Doom or put down a Reaper's Mark. So you can see this match actually ended in a tie, which was really cool. Really enjoyed that match, and really enjoying Courtyard, actually, to my surprise. Now I'm going to show you one more fight from a rated arena here. This is kind of like how you can put all of these things together, including Dark Path. Remember, Dark Path is also kind of a way to get out of combat. It doesn't have to be used just to get to your target and rip boons off of them or to chill them. You can actually use it on a different enemy to get away from the enemy that's attacking you. So this is a me versus 3 players for quite a while, and I find myself in this situation quite often. So when you're put into that situation by your teammates, you really need to know how to stall and how to use mobility to your advantage. Okay, so here I'm going to open with Plague before they get to me because I want the stability. And I'm just keeping him blind and keeping him enfeebled. As my Plague expires, I'm going to go right into Death Shroud, as you probably guessed. And I'm going to run Tainted Shackles so I can get off that Immobilize at the end. I'm going to use Dark Path to get away and heal up. Drop my Fleshworm. Hit my Spectral Walk with a Reaper's Mark behind it. Reaper's Mark triggers, I teleport back on my tether. Then use my Fleshworm to get away from the Warrior. And this is actually where they got me here. You can see I bought quite a bit of time here, keeping 3 of the enemy team distracted while my team capped the other 2 points. And we got the win.
Your team is victorious.
Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video useful, and you may have learned something from this video about Terromancer mobility tricks and how to buy time. I do appreciate all of your wonderful comments and subscriptions. Look for more Mastering Terror videos coming soon.